Hi guys, it is the 22nd of May, so that means it's 2 days away from Comic Con. Technically one if you're going on the Friday, but I'm going on the Saturday, so it's 2 for me. So I thought I'd make a video about the kind of stuff that you'd need at a convention. Like if you've never been to one before, you can kind of not take the right stuff or you'll forget something. So it's good to make like a checklist. So for all you first time convention goers, I thought that this would be a very helpful video. For this convention I will be going as Tails from Sonic. These are the two Mahusive Tails. You can kind of see the wig there, but I was going to get into cosplay for this, but then I got lazy and thought I can't be bothered. But yeah, so things that you'll need that you wouldn't actually think of. So obviously you'd think about your wallet, your phone, a bag, like to take all your stuff in, like keys to get home, your hotel room pass, all that kind of stuff you would obviously remember and take with you. But there's some stuff that a lot of people forget about, and I'm going to do the first section for non-cosplaying people, and then I will say, well, this is the cosplay section of what you'll need as a cosplayer, because things go wrong at conventions all the time for cosplay. Your outfit can get ripped, there's lots of stuff, but I'll go into that later on in the video. So, stuff you would need that you don't really think about. The first thing, this is my convention bag. It's a little Space Invader girly bag kind of thing. I have my notepad, and this is because your phone can die at any minute at a convention, especially if you're only going for one day, so you haven't got a hotel room. You can't really charge it up, so you're going to need something to keep all the notes of like the friends that you've made. So I tear it out every time after I'm done with it to make it kind of fresh for it. I've also wrote down the journey plan of how I will be getting to the Excel Centre. So I've wrote down all the travel needs, what I will need. This is my checklist as well. But if your phone dies and you want to get the number of some awesome cosplayer that you finally met, or like a new friend you've made, you can't really do that. And say both your phones die. I've been in that situation where I remember my number off by heart, they do too, but both our phones are dead, so we can't save it directly to the phone. So a notepad is always really helpful to keep in your bag. And I've just made the pen come out. A spare pair of tights. This is for mainly girls, but boys, obviously, if you're going to be doing like a Peter Pan kind of cosplay, or you just like wearing tights anyway, I mean, I'm not going to judge, you're going to need a spare pair of tights. I got these in a place called Primark, and they come in like a set of 3. And spare pair of tights number 3 this is, and it says yikes on it because obviously they're for emergencies. But yeah, so always keep a spare pair of tights if you're wearing tights that day. Apart from that, there's nothing really left in here that's not all over my bed. A portable games device. I will be taking my Nintendo 3DS. Yes, I've got a little one that first ever came out. This is because travel can be so long to on these conventions, and it's fine if you're travelling with friends, but not everyone gets that privilege of being able to travel with friends like I'm meeting up with my friend at one train station, which is an hour into my journey, and then half hour left until I actually get to the convention centre. So it's going to be pretty sucky for that hour that I'm on my own. So that's the reason I've got this. Also, I didn't prepay for my ticket this year, so instead of just having my ticket already, then going through the scanner and getting my hand stamped or a wristband, whatever they're planning to do this year, I'm going to have to queue up with all the people that are buying their ticket on the day as well, and that queue can last from anything from 2 hours to 3 hours. So this can be a lifesaver for queues. Like, you could probably complete the whole game of Bratz or something. I don't play the Bratz game. You can probably like finish a whole game of one of those like really crap ones in that queue. So yeah, definitely you're going to need one of those. Other than that, for non-cosplay people, it's pretty simple. Phone, wallet, all the stuff I've said before. And these. You want a nice flavoured drink for the day. I really like Coca-Cola Vanilla, so that's the one that I have. And you want a big bottle of water. You can make it flavoured, whatever, like, it doesn't really matter. But you do, especially in May and summer cons, you get really thirsty really easily, so you carry around the water to kind of hydrate yourself and keep yourself hydrated, because everyone knows with fizzy drinks you end up getting more thirsty in the end anyway. The only reason I carry 2 around, there's a train. Go away, bye train. The only reason I carry 2 around is because I really don't like water. Like, I hate the flavour of it. Like, I know, like, some people say water doesn't have a flavour, but flavourless things I don't like. I like sweet things. So that's the reason every now and then I'm just going to take a sip of my vanilla Coke. So that is it for the non-cosplay people. For cosplay... Oh! I'm so ditzy. A passport or any other form of ID. If you are 18 plus, and obviously you're going to have your ID on you all the time if you're 18 plus most of the time anyway. But this is my passport. This is what I'll be using as ID. A lot of Comic Cons and meetups either go to a pub at the end, or there's 18 restricted sections in the actual convention for, like, I don't know, extremely violent mangas and like hentai, if you're into the hentai kind of thing. They've got yaoi comics and all that, not yaoi comics, yaoi mangas, and all the things that you'd expect to kind of be 18 plus. And all the figurines are 18 plus, you have to be. Like, not all of them, but most of them are 18 plus to buy them, so you don't want to miss out on something you really want just because you haven't got your ID. So yeah. So that is definitely it for non-cosplayers. So this is what you'll need in your bag if you are a cosplayer. This one is aimed mainly at girls. If you're wearing a binder like this, it's all tangled up. This is my binder for the day, because this is for binders are for if a girl wants to cosplay a boy, because it makes their boobaloobies go away. So these can get extremely uncomfortable sometimes, especially if you're using bandages or masking tape. I would never ever recommend bandages or masking tape, because with bandages they will expand and loosen, but then they'll get tighter and you can really like hurt your ribs using bandages. So I'd never ever recommend bandages. And masking tape can really, like, I have scars across my nipple, across my boobs and across, like, under here kind of thing. I have scars because of where I've taken the masking tape off, but it's kind of ripped my skin. So always use a binder. Always. But binders can get very uncomfortable, so always carry around a bra in your bag. This is the only bra that doesn't actually make my boobs look amazingly good, so it makes my boobs look kind of flat. So you want a like kind of shitty bra, because you still want to kind of look flat but be comfortable at the same time. The best time to change is when it's really hurting. Like, don't carry on if something hurts. It's the same with contact lenses. I won't be wearing contact lenses this year because I have blue eyes and Tails has blue eyes, so it's kind of lucky. But for contact users, always, always, always carry around a solution bottle and your case. Because you never know, like, halfway through the convention, your eyes could really start hurting from your contacts, and then you've left your little container thingy at home and you've just got to kind of put up with the pain or throw your contacts away. So always, always carry these two around if you're wearing contacts for your cosplay. This is a Easy Sept contact solution. It's peroxide, technically. This one you do not put on your hand, you just put it into the case, which is this little snazzy case here, and it's got my Soul from Soul Eater contacts in it. So yeah, that is it for kind of like comfort kind of things. The next thing is deodorant. You don't know how sweaty people get. It is disgusting and you don't want to be one of those people. So always carry around a deodorant. Doesn't matter what kind it is, just so you can quickly like, oh, I smell. Done. Should have done that. Anyway. Hairpins. If you're wearing a wig, a lot of the time your wig can slip on your, even if you're wearing a wig cap, your hair can slip, your wig can slip, and then like your natural hair starts showing, and it's really embarrassing if anything. So always carry around hairpins, so if you feel yourself slipping you can just kind of just be like, oh, my wig's slipping. That's better. It will stay there now. But yeah. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Why did I do that? But, yeah. So pins are really helpful for wig users. So is a hairbrush. Wigs can make you really, really hot. So, you don't always want to be wearing one when it comes to like the end of the convention. You're tired and you've been walking around all day posing for pictures and all that. You really, really just want to take a wig off and relax. Like, I've done it so many times where I've just gone, do you know what, fuck this, and just took the wig off, and I've had like wig hair which can look greasy, messy, just disgusting really, and it's just all bunched up on the top of your head, kind of like that, and you're just walking around looking like Edward Scissorhands for a little while. So you kind of just want to take a brush just to kind of even it out. And even if you've got a long haired wig as well, you're gonna need a brush because that shit is gonna get tangled. Like, I don't even know how many times I had to sort my Miku wig out because I ended up throwing it away because I kept forgetting to take a hairbrush. So it'd get tangled at a convention or at a meet up or whilst I was travelling or whilst I was taking it off. And instead of brushing it all the time, I just kind of left it and said, oh, I can brush it when I get home. No, long-haired wigs need to be brushed as soon as they're tangled. Otherwise, it's just going to kind of travel up the wig. And it is a pain in the ass. You can solve it. Train. You can solve a tangled up wig, but it's just very time consuming and long and frustrating. So it's just easier to carry around a brush. Everything's just fell out, yay. But this is the final thing that I would suggest you need is your makeup bag, which is literally just spilled all over the place for me. Yay. This is my little, I think you've kind of guessed I like Hello Kitty now. This is my little Hello Kitty makeup bag, and you will need this because also carry around hairspray. You can hairspray your face, which will keep your makeup on, but not for very long. It can keep it on for a couple of hours, but then you've got to touch up, which is kind of okay, but if you're like in a crowd and you're trying to do like winged eyeliner like what I have, you're kind of like, oh, and then you end up going like straight either in your eye or straight across like all of your face. So yeah, you need a compact mirror as well, because the worst thing is queuing up for the bathroom just to look in the mirror. So that's mainly for girls though, like it's the worst thing ever. Also a emergency sewing kits, which I have just run out of. You can get them at Asda, Target, Walmart, Poundland, a pound store, a 99p store, a dollar store, like if you're American, cause I've got to kind of make this worldwide, a Euro store, whatever. And they're literally like a little cardboard thing about that big, and it's just got different colour threads around it. You can change the colour threads, you don't have to keep it. And it comes with a little pair of scissors as well. You can change what threads around it, and it's basically, if you get rugby tackled to the floor by someone that is either your friend, someone that really likes your cosplay, or just some random nutter, because you will get them, and you're literally, everything on your costume just breaks, it's kind of like, whoa, that just broke. I spent, I don't know how long making that, and it's just broken. Like, it's probably the worst feeling you'll ever get in your life, but you can't blame the person that knocked you over, because they didn't know, they was just kind of trying to be friendly in a weird kind of way. So it's always best to carry around an emergency sewing kit. If you have a hotel room for the weekend that is the Comic-Con weekend, hot glue gun, you could probably take an actual sewing machine if you really wanted to, and all that. You can take your phone charger, everything that kind of charges up, you can just take with you, and it's a lot easier to have a hotel room than having to travel, unless you live like 5 minutes away from the convention centre. It's really difficult to kind of fix a cosplay unless like your friend has a hotel room and you can go to their hotel room, or you have a hotel room that you can just kind of quickly makeshift fix it and just try your best to kind of make it as normal as possible again. I mean, if it's a massive rip, you've got nothing, you can't really do much, you just got to kind of make it again. But it's the risk you take with cosplay. Things are bound to get, anything that's been made is bound to get broken, so just take it in good spirit and just kind of carry on with your day. So yeah, that is it. I really hope I see some of you at the convention. I'm sorry this video went on for fucking ages, but there was a lot of things I needed to show you guys and explain and kind of just kind of show you what it's like in a kind of descriptive manner. So yeah, I'm going to end it here, because otherwise I'll be sitting here for an hour just chatting about Comic-Con. So hopefully you'll have fun at your first Comic-Con, or if this isn't your first Comic-Con, have fun with the next one you're going to. If I see any of you in May, just come up to me and say hi if you like. But yeah, that's about it. I shall see you later.